to Little by Little, a short time in God's Word. Today, September 12th, and we've got Daniel 3-4, Psalm 81, and Revelation 17. And we're going to go to Daniel 3, again, a familiar story, but worth examining once more, because how we respond matters. How we deal with the situations around us and the cultural pressures around us and the push to be like and go along with. Here's the pushback. So it's King Nebuchadnezzar setting up this big image. Everyone's supposed to bow down when the music plays. But these Hebrew boys do not. And so pick it up in verse 8. It says, "Therefore, at that time certain Chaldeans came forward and maliciously accused the Jews. They declared, 'King, live forever.' And it says, 'You made this decree. If they don't bow down, they'll go in the fire.' But there are 3 Jews." Notice the end of verse 12. "They pay no attention to you. They do not serve your gods or worship the golden image." In other words, this isn't just a one-time thing. They've been watching and looking for opportunity. It's the same thing that's going to happen later in Daniel with Daniel. People are watching those who stick out because they're serving God and not the gods of this age, not the culture, not materialism, or whatever it is that you might find yourself entrapped in. They've been watching. They're not doing what everybody else is doing, and now it's become so clear that it's a problem for us. So it's probably a problem for you, King. So Nebuchadnezzar brings them in and asks them about this. And they're like, yeah, we're not going to do it. But notice how they respond. Verse 18. "We will not serve your gods or worship the golden image." Why? God is able to deliver us, but if not, we still won't do it. We're not going to go along to get along. We're not going to do what everyone else is doing. We serve the one true God. And again, they are the same friends of Daniel, who in chapter 1, Daniel said, "Hey, test us." And so they've got that same heart, that same resolve, that same purpose in and for their lives. They're not saying, they don't know the rest of the story when it happens, but they are confidently declaring their trust is in God, not in the outcome. And I think that's important for us to take note of, because many times we trust in God because we presume a certain outcome. The outcome was not known to them, but they said, no matter what happens, we're going to serve God. That's the heart that we need to have, to follow Jesus no matter what. No matter what's going on, our allegiance is to Him. So they get thrown in the fire, of course. Jesus is there, I believe. They have to be called out of the fire, because you're hanging with Jesus, everything's good. You're like, well, I don't think that's going to be the problem for me. No, probably not. But there's a lot of little decisions every day of where your allegiance lies. Will you keep walking with the one true God, trusting Him completely? Or when things look bad, look dark, you'll turn away. Keep following Jesus today. Till next time, keep growing little by little.